Hi all, Bree Beery here with Positive Principles Training and Wellness. And now that spring is upon us, the topic of repelling fleas and ticks have become the hottest topic around. So let's be honest, nobody wants their dogs to get fleas or ticks. Some of us even have dogs that have severe flea sensitivities. I do. All it takes is one flea and poor Reckon turns bright red and starts itching up a storm. Today, I want to share what I do to keep the pests away naturally. The last thing I want to do is put chemical pesticides in or around my dogs. Pesticides have been known to cause problems with a plethora of things, such as nervous system, thyroid toxicity, thyroid cancer, liver toxicity, kidney damage, reduced fertility, and chemical burns. Not to mention the physical issues of convulsions, loss of appetite, whining, barking, crying, motor skill impairment, loss of hair, and itching. If you're curious to learn more about that, do a quick online search. The data is readily available. So I can tell you this scares me. And with a little research, it'll probably scare you too. So because of this, I choose to use natural alternatives, specifically made with doTERRA essential oils. I have three options that I use the most around my home as needed. The first being a spray that I apply daily and I reapply when going out on excursions such as hikes, trips to the beach, etc. The second is a powder option. I make this with food grade diatomaceous earth, and of course I infuse it with essential oils. Why not, right? So I use this topically on my dog as well as on carpets in my home. With the carpets, I like to leave the DE down overnight, then I vacuum it up in the morning. Caution should always be used when using DE, as it should not be inhaled for us or our pets. So I'm super careful when I use it, but I do use it. So I like to make up my mix in the mason jar, and I let it sit overnight for 24 hours to get the oils infused in the DE. Then I add it to this little container that I picked up at the dollar store. So super cheap, has a skinny nozzle, and so it controls the powder as it comes out. So the third is a shampoo option. And I do add my favorite essential oils to the shampoo. I use a combination of the doTERRA Salon Essentials Protecting Shampoo. And with this one, I start at the dog's neck and I work my way back to their back end and hind legs. Now, I like to lather the neck up first so that if there's any creepy crawlies on my dog, they don't gravitate to their heads, right? So we want to stop them in their tracks and get them off. Now, for their faces and ears, I use the doTERRA Baby Hair and Body Wash. Again, I add oils to this because this is tear-free and I want to keep it as safe as possible for my dogs. For those dogs that are long-coated or have fringes like my Border Collie Reason, I like to finish off with the doTERRA Salon Essentials Smoothing Conditioner. And yes, you can also add oils to this one. So some of the oils of choice, or my oils of choice, and that I include in these three different recipes are cedarwood, lemongrass, lemon eucalyptus, lavender, turmeric, TerraShield, geranium, and arbor vitae. Now, there are more oils that I use. These are just some of them. If you want to make these recipes on your own, then make sure to grab my free cheat sheet with the top 3 natural flea and tick recipes included. These include the drop counts and the specific oils I use for each recipe option. All you have to do is click the link below. So I shared with you my go-to options for supporting my dogs against fleas and ticks. Now I want to share what I do not recommend. I do not promote using essential oils on your dog's collar. And that might come to a shock to some of you because we do see this more and more, especially now that spring is here. The recommendation is out there, but let me tell you why I do not do this, nor do I recommend it to my students. So our dogs' noses are 40 times stronger than ours. When we have a constant source of smell coming from the collar, your dog can't get away from that scent. For this reason, I stick to my recipes that I mentioned before. Also following along the same lines as a good old-fashioned flea collar as a repellent, it's all concentrated on the front end of the dog, which leaves the back end unprotected. It's just not a balanced option, in my opinion, and then coupled with the overpowering scent for a dog. So it's just a big no-no in my book. Some things to keep in mind along the lines of a holistic thought process. A healthy dog attracts less fleas. So looking at your dog's whole health can be a benefit, and some even say diet can play a part. So if you're interested in taking your animal essential oil education to the next level, make sure to check out my Essential Oils for Dogs 101 online course. There's more information at the link below. And if you don't yet have your own doTERRA essential oils and you want to purchase them at a discounted price, plus get the education you deserve, make sure to reach out to me so that we can connect. Thanks for watching today. Make sure to grab your copy of my cheat sheet at the link below. I also encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on content moving forward. Have a great day. Grab your cheat sheet. Check out my Dogs 101 course, and I'll see you all later online.